And as always, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and you'll see me in the next video. Peace! Oh, thank God that's over. I don't think I'm going to be able to watch another Spider-Man fan film for a long time. Coming conveniently timed doorbell. Oh no! An outdated form of media. Ugh. Wait, what's that? Goblin's last stand. No! I swore off that stuff. Maybe just one more hit. No. Remember what the goat said.
Stop it. Get some help.
Gone too soon. There. Now you're in the trash where you belong. That was a little harsh. All right. I'm gonna wipe my hands off one more time to prove I threw something out. And I'm gonna get back to work. What was I doing? What happened?
You're probably wondering why I brought you here.
I was already in here.
Well, now all the doors and windows are locked, so...
And you had to knock me out to do that?
Well, I also had to install my highly advanced voiceover technology so you could hear me.
A JBL Bluetooth speaker?
Shut the hell up, this is my time, okay? I don't want to hear it out of your mouth.
Okay. Sorry. Fine. Jesus. What do you want?
You know what I want.
No. I swore on my uncle's grave that I would never review another Spider-Man fan film.
Do it, or I'll book you an interview with Bobby Althoff.
Dude, Jesus Christ. Okay, God, all right, I'll put it in. Sorry.
That's what I thought.
Okay, I put it in. Now what?
There should be like a folder called videos, I think.
No, I don't see a folder called videos. I just see a bunch of MP4s called My Little Brony Express?
Close that folder!
Jesus, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, wait here. Goblin's Last Stand.
Yeah, there we go. Cool.
Dude, it's just a notepad with a link to a YouTube video.
Just copy and paste the URL, goddammit!
Alright. Let's do it!
Why me?
This intro fucking rules. So already out of the gate, they hit us with some of the most insane stunts I've ever seen in a fan film, let alone one made in the 90s. So Spider-Man is running late for his date with Gwen Stacy because of a couple of goons. He handles them pretty easily in an insane car scene. I just imagine being the person on the side of the road watching them recording that, like, is that fucking Spider-Man? We cut to Gwen waiting inside of the restaurant and Peter shows up.
Would you like to see our menu now?
Oh wait, that's just the waiter? Why'd they focus on him for so long? He must have been thinking that halfway walking up there like, yep, this shot is way too long. So Peter finally shows up and...
I'm sorry I'm late, please forgive me, I love you.
Manipulate! So he's able to smooth things over with Gwen with a really well done ADR scene.
No thank you, I think I have everything I need right here.
Like obviously you can tell these lines were recorded after the fact, but the sound design is done really well. It's actually kind of hard to notice in a few scenes. As they're talking though, Peter's spidey senses start tingling and he notices Norman Osborn driving by outside. This confuses Peter because Norman is supposed to be in an institution for millionaires?
I thought he was in that institution for millionaires.
It's like, I know what she means, but it sounds like some kind of cult building that only the Bezos and Musks of the world are allowed into. In fact, it's starting to kind of sound like an island. Never mind. But Norman was committed there after he had amnesia from an explosion at his chemical plant. What's going on with this music?
Harry? Harry, my son?
What are you gonna do with Harry?
I know I've been away for a while.
Run, Harry! But while Norman Osborn is stalking his son like Ted Bundy, he comes across an old newspaper that triggers a memory. Yeah, we don't get to see that memory, but oh, I bet it's a good one.
Parker! What are you doing here? Where's my son?
I I haven't seen Harry.
You're supposed to be his best friend, you liar. Why are you hiding from me?
Take it easy, Mr. Osborn. I haven't seen...
Wait, was that meant to be comedic?
Why are you hiding from me?
Take it easy, Mr. Osborn.
The way the music cuts is just so perfect.
Take it easy.
Okay.
And the Oscar goes to...
It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's really beautiful.
Okay.
And I've just got this unnerving feeling that he did not walk out of that hospital with a doctor's permission.
Run, Harry! This is a little bit of a side note, but I was curious at this point in the movie how accurate to the comic book it was. I know it's based on the night Gwen Stacy died, but I never actually read that comic, so I don't know how accurate this is to it. But upon looking it up, I found some crazy shit. In the comic book, Harry took too much acid while he was depressed and gave himself schizophrenia. I can't make this shit up. That's not in this movie, and I don't have anything else to add to that. Man, that was a wild time.
I'll kill you for this, Spider-Man. I'll kill you!
Suffice it to say, the guy who is playing Norman Osborn is giving it 110%. And that's putting it mildly.
He must be hiding my son from me!
There's so much passion and drive behind it that I feel like maybe if it was on a stage play, it would actually come off genuine. But just these long shots holding on him,
Peter Parker!
freaking out,
Harry's best friend!
I can't take it seriously. So Osborn finds his way down at the chemical plant where him and Spider-Man faced off, and he accidentally runs into a group of teenagers? Homeless people? Squatters, I think. They're squatters. And he hallucinates one of them as being Spider-Man. Oh man, they really blew their budget on breakaway bottles. Eventually, this leads to Norman remembering who he is, and in the quickest hair and makeup change in history, becomes the Green Goblin.
That I am the Green Goblin! Look at him, he's a goblin. Oh, he's a goblin, he's so scary.
I'm sorry. I gotta say, the pacing in this is really well done. It's only about halfway through, but it's kind of flying by. It's insanely entertaining. So the Green Goblin is able to find out who Spider-Man is and tracks down Gwen Stacy to use his leverage.
I wish Spider-Man would disappear forever.
What a coincidence!
Oh! Boy, get down from there! Oh my god, I had heard of some of the crazy stunts and saw some clips going around. But oh my god, he's actually swinging from one side of the building to the other with no harness. Oh my god. In another universe, this didn't end up being a movie, this was news footage. They meet on the rooftop and have the most epic battle I've ever seen in history.
Look at him, look at the guy pushing.
Okay, but in all seriousness, while the choreography isn't that great, it is a lot of fun to watch. So the Green Goblin throws Gwen Stacy off the top of the building, and Andrew Garfield style, Spider-Man tries to save her, but sadly, it's too late. Ooh, the cracking of the bones was unnecessary, but appreciated. Dan Poole is actually a pretty good actor. He can be a little overdramatic at times, which we will see in a moment, but he definitely knows how to convey emotion, and Spider-Man is a very extroverted hero when he's in the costume, so it works. Goblin gets away, and Spider-Man's left on the rooftop to sulk over Gwen's dead body. I don't really like that they broke up the two fight scenes. There's kind of this downtime where the Goblin is off healing a bit and Spider-Man is trying to find him, and it doesn't last that long, and it kind of makes me feel like the two fights could have just been converged into one. Like, right after the rooftop scene, they should have just gone straight to the warehouse. This kind of breaks it up a little too much, but that's just my opinion.
Face this, you nutcase! I don't need any weapons to beat you, and I
Goblin's able to get a few good shots off, ruining Spider-Man's costume, very similar to Tobey Maguire's costume. I believe it's a direct reference to what it looks like in the comic book. I think Sam Raimi and Dan Poole were kind of referencing the same thing. It's just the more this goes on, you'll see some similarities that I couldn't believe.
Think about it. She was worthless. Like most women who just occupy space.
Wait a second.
She deserved to die.
Andrew Tate?
Ah! Shut your disgusting mouth, you vermin! You've got no idea what it's like to love somebody or to be loved, and then have someone taken from you! Taken forever!
This scene is nuts.
And you sucker! You killed a humaniac! You took my swag!
I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think I've ever seen anyone be that angry on camera, ever. Like, I am convinced that the guy who plays Norman Osborn killed Dan Poole's mother right before this scene, because that is the only way it could have driven that much emotion out of him. That is nuts. I also thought he said the F word the first time.
Shut your disgusting mouth, you vermin!
It's filthy. Filthy is what he said. But Spider-Man realizes that his anger is overtaking him and tries to stop himself before he goes too far.
What am I doing? I was gonna kill him. I may have.
Or was he too late already? No, he's still alive.
You should have killed me.
It is ended, Goblin. But you're not going to turn me into a killer like you scum.
And then, while Spider-Man realizes that he's not going to kill the Green Goblin because he doesn't want to stoop as low as him, something, wait.
I knew from the beginning. If anything ever happened to me...
What? No. No. But it's the same angle. Okay, yeah, I'm convinced that Sam Raimi saw this movie before making the Tobey Maguire series, right? Like, I know it comes from the same source material, but some of those angles and the way it cuts, I mean, you can only do that on film. Who knew? I have genuinely tried to find any interview with Sam Raimi that references this fan film, but I can't. I just find it so hard to believe that he's never seen this and never talked about it during any of the circuits when the first Spider-Man movies came out. So if anybody's able to find anything about Sam Raimi and this movie, could you please link me to it? I can't find anything. So then Peter visits Gwen Stacy's grave at the end, which, goddamn, they dug that fast.
I have a responsibility. Now more than ever. I have a responsibility to keep being Spider-Man.
And that's the end of the Goblin's last stand. That was awesome. It's a bit cheesy. Some of the acting is a little overdramatic, while some of the other acting is a little stilted, but overall, this is really good. Especially for the technical limitations they must have had for an early 90s fan film. I mean, it looks like this was shot on tape, I'm assuming, so you have to imagine these giant fucking camcorders they were carrying around. It seems like they're just using all natural lighting, so of course some of the scenes outside are a little dark, but not much you can do about that. The story is a little messy. If you don't know anything about Spider-Man and try to follow along with this, it might be near impossible. That is something that I made fun of Lotus for, so I felt the need to bring it up, but I don't think it's a detriment. It leans into what it is. It's not trying to be a serious drama. It's just a fun 90s fan film that has some of the most insane homemade stunts I've ever seen in my life. Please, never try that at home. Anyway, guys, even though I'm being held here against my will and I didn't really want to do this is a lot of fun. I actually enjoyed this fan film a lot. And if you guys have any other fan films you'd like me to watch, please just send them my way. Not you. Okay, I'm done with you after this. Who are you, anyway?